designated as point person to liaison for certain departments, and first is for the Office of Administration. I'm very interested in that, to retain being the point person for and with the ladies in the office.
I will motion for Heather Dare to be Office Administration Department Head.
I will second that for chairperson Heather Dare to be Office Administration Head.
Okay, Supervisor Track's motion, Supervisor Lawson second, any deliberation? Okay, roll call please.
Ms. Dupree?
Yes.
Mr. Eskin?
Yes.
Mr. Lawson?
Yes.
Ms. Dare?
Yes. Second, oops, I'm sorry,
You need yes or abstain?
I abstain, you're correct, abstain.
Mr. Trax?
Yes.
Okay, next would be the road department liaison. I make a motion to appoint Supervisor Eskin as the road department liaison.
I will second that motion for Dave Eskin to be Road Department Liaison.
Okay. So, Chairperson Dare motion and Supervisor Lawson seconded. Any deliberation? Okay, roll call please.
Mr. Trax?
Yes.
Ms. Dare?
Yes.
Mr. Lawson?
Yes.
Mr. Eskin?
Abstain.
Ms. Dupree?
Yes.
Okay, police and fire. I make a motion to appoint Supervisor Lawson to be the liaison with the police and fire.
I'll second the motion to make Richard Lawson the liaison for police and fire.
Chairperson Dare motion, Supervisor Track second. Any deliberation? Okay, roll call please.
Mr. Trax?
Yes.
Ms. Dare?
Yes.
Ms. Dupree?
Yes.
Mr. Eskin?
Yes.
Mr. Lawson?
Abstain.
Okay, next would be Parks and Recreation. Mr. Green, would you be interested?
I would be interested.
Okay, I would like to make a motion to appoint Supervisor Dupree as the liaison with the Parks and Recreation Department. Any seconds?
I'll second the motion for Supervisor Dupree on the Parks and Recreation.
Chairperson Dare motion. Supervisor Eskin second. Any deliberation? Roll call please.
Mr. Lawson?
Yes.
Ms. Dare?
Yes.
Mr. Eskin?
Yes.
Mr. Trax?
Yes.
Ms. Dupree?
Abstain.
Next, any other necessary appointments? We put this on here in case we missed anything. Does anybody feel like we missed any appointments for the new year? Okay, I think we've covered everything. Last chance before we move on? Okay. Next would be appointment of township representative to the Serums board. And Ms. Singer, I know you were contemplating not doing that.
Correct.
Are you officially?
I am officially resigning my position as
Okay.
representative to Serums.
Okay, thank you for doing that. I know with what your job duties were here, that was a arduous task, so thank you. So, before we move forward, Solicitor Sweat, do you have any, comments on this?
My recommendation is that you table that. It's not an appointed or elected office that would be the subject of the reorganization meeting. It's also my understanding that the township representative has served as a member of the board of directors of that association, is that correct?
Correct.
And I strongly advise against any representative from Union Township serving on the board of directors because of the extensive and potential liability that can exist. And I've talked to a few of you about my personal experience with the Washington YMCA. A board of director of a nonprofit or profit will be held personally liable for non-payment of 941 taxes, non-payment of pension contributions, and you'll get a real nice letter from the IRS if those weren't paid. And that's what happened to a number of us in Washington. So if there's going to be any type of communication and dialogue between the township and Serums, I would recommend that that person be classified as a liaison and not a sitting member of their board of directors. So it's for that reason that I'm recommending we table it, not that you don't appoint someone, but that they be reclassified, not as a member of the board of directors, despite, irregardless of what their bylaws may say. I would decline that, and your appointed person would be a liaison.
So are you saying when this says appointment of township representative, that is an appointment to the board of directors, not as a representative, but
That's-
appointment to the board?
That's been my understanding, and the gentleman that was here that spoke said you have a seat on the board of directors. I specifically recall him saying, because I was alarmed at that. So you'd want to make sure that whoever's appointed is not on the board of directors.
Okay, so, because my agenda says appointment of township representative, it doesn't say board of directors, you know.
Serums may take that appointment as a person on their board. I don't know how they would receive it, because his explanation was, you have a seat on the board of directors in Union Township.
Well, I'd like to make a motion to table the appointment of township representatives to Serums, condition upon further investigation on the board position, what it entails, the specific title, and if we could, put that on a future agenda. So my motion is to table. Any seconds?
I'll make